times that I served, times that others served me. And all of a sudden, as I just thought about those moments in my life, I was filled with something that I recognized. It was the same thing I recognized when I had gotten off on the freeway, off the off-ramp, to go visit this little boy. I felt optimism. I mean, I was in tears. I was just like floating. I felt like I wanted to go run a marathon from his house. I was like, what is this? I felt optimism. I felt courage, unity, these amazing things. I said, what is this? He says, Tim, it's a chemical reaction. It's a when you give, when you serve, your brain actually releases these amazing chemicals, oxytocin, dopamine, endorphins, serotonin, and it's what, and if you're a spiritual person like he is, he says these are the chemicals God puts in your body that opens up the heavens, that helps you to get past the physical and into the spiritual. But whether you believe that or not, the reaction, the fruit of this is real. So I wanted to do my own research on it, and I found a brain specialist, one of the people that helps us heal the brain of children who have been traumatized. His name's Thom Harrison. And this is what he says, his research. The research is conclusive. Through ongoing acts of service, charity, thoughts of kindness, and gratitude, the brain releases a powerful cocktail of chemicals, which include oxytocin, endorphins, dopamine, and others. These chemicals, in turn, produce in the recipient positive benefits, which produce higher levels of achievement, increased creativity, positivity, optimism, and unity. Why are these fruits so important? Because you can't teach these things. In your home, to your children, in your businesses, to your employees. Can you go to your employee and say, all right, be creative? I mean, you can say it. Be optimistic. Be a unifier. Be a team unity. You can say it all day long. But how do I do it? How do I be creative? How do I just do this? You do it by creating the environment in which service is prominent, is paramount. You encourage your people, your family, to serve others. This is why Tony Robbins is always saying the secret to living is giving. That's his life mantra. And that's why he gives so much, because he'll tell you, I receive way more than I give. I get all these amazing fruits. And as I learned this principle, I began to apply it more in my operations. Let me give you an example of an operation where this principle worked for me. It was one of the very first operations we did at OUR. What had happened was I had done a training as a government agent in Bogota, Colombia, trained a bunch of Colombian agents on how to infiltrate child trafficking rings. And I was tired of the training that I'd been doing, the same check-the-box training that I'd done so many times. I don't think anyone was listening. And so when the State Department minder left the room, I shut down the laptop. And I said, we're not doing the training that I was supposed to do. We're going to do a real case. We're going to take 3 days and plan an operation and rescue children. So we decided, I asked them, where are the kids being hurt? Where are the kids being trafficked? They said, Cartagena, Colombia. Why? Sad commentary on our country. Because that's where the Americans come in on their cruise ships. Because the United States is the #1 consumer of child pornography and child sex in the world. So we are the clients. And so as such, they said, Tim, we need you to come undercover. We need you to bring a bunch of American guys who can play the role of the American sex tourist and infiltrate these trafficking rings. I said, yes, let's do it. I was saying